We live. DC versus Philly, baby.
Joker. The defense doesn't want
Nigga
any of that,
trash.
and I don't blame him.
Pass to Brown. Here's Keita.
And
And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Now here's Murray. Counted.
Sometimes it's
toughest shot in his
simple.
life.
Put the ball in the hands of your
He
scorers
died in the
and let
middle
them
of
do
that.
what they do best. Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
He is just trying to make an impact by disrupting their rhythm.
Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
And so much power out of Tatum. Look at the elevation.
Here's Keita. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
All it takes is a
Why you
half
crying,
second of
bro? The game
carelessness,
just started.
and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Here's Keita. They get it back. Outside Tatum.
And you crying and you
Here's
know
the
how you
pick.
play. So we
Pass
ain't
to
even
Harper.
gonna do that.
Here's Keita. 4 on the clock.
We ain't even gonna do that, man.
Boston needs to get off a shot here. No
Man.
good.
It'd be better if you
Here are the
would
Nuggets
just
with
shut
the
up,
ball.
boy.
And they double up Murray. Now Johnson. The 3 ball. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Keita. Here's Harper. Going inside. And he throws it down with one hand.
I think we can say that shot is well within his range.
Yeah, let's hope so. Now Jokic takes the 3. Keita pulls it
Play
in.
the same way he playing.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
You can tell Brown is having fun. What a phenomenal dunk artist he is.
Hardaway on the wing. Puts up a 3. Johnson for 3. The rebound, Celtics. Pass to Keita. Now here's Tatum. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Now here's Hardaway. And the dunk by Jokic.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Here's Vucevic. Second chance shot. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Nikola Jokic.
It puts him in the popcorn maker. Veteran move by Vucevic.
And he makes the first. And the Celtics making a change here. Both shots good from the stripe.
And having a big man like him who's efficient from the line used to be a luxury, but it's becoming more and more common.
Here's Watson. Outside Jones. And here's Brown for 3. Drills it from deep.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
Picked by Vucevic. Pritchard with it. Guarded by Valanciunas. Pritchard, no good. The Nuggets lead by 3. Pass to Brown. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Here's Walsh. Valanciunas with a rebound. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And an intentional foul right there. It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good.
You know, I just love the moxie Murray has to his game. He's so fast and supremely confident.
And one of the responsibilities with being a great player is making free throws.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
36 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside Murray. And here's Brown for three. Boston with a rebound. Outside Tatum. To the middle. Here's Pritchard. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Screen by Watson. Fires the three. Drops in the three. Right side Tatum. Pass to Harper. With one on the clock. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Takes an incredible...
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Denver.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Pritchard surviving the D. Shot clock at 6. Back to Vucevic. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Well, you can't let that happen. That seems like a mental mistake.
Jaylen Brown.
Denver leading by 6. To the inside. Brown. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Outside Tatum. To the paint. Pass to Walsh. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Murray. Oh, Murray with the touch inside.
Skilled finish by Murray. He can score inside and outside, really anywhere on the court.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Tatum. It's rebounded by Najee. Denver leading by 8. Drive by Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
With all the attention that Murray gets, smart by Jamal to dish it on that play.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Celtics trail by 10.
No.
Left side Tatum. Nice look inside from Tatum.
And sometimes you forget how long
Bro, you
Tatum
playing
is.
off
and he's
ball with the
terrific
center,
at
bro. What are you
using this
talking
to his
about, bro?
advantage
You
inside.
trash.
And they go to
Come
the
on, man.
intentional foul.
Well, you cheating, bro.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter.
On top of cheating, you talking jazzy like you doing something,
Here's
bro.
Murray. And
Look at
Pritchard
you, you a
pulls it
bum.
down. Here's Tatum. Ooh, rugged finish from
Come on,
Tatum.
bro.
And Jason Tatum was fearless on that finish. Went right through the contact.
Pass to Najee. And here's Watson. Outside Brown. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Murray with the teardrop.
What touch by Murray. Such a skilled scorer.
And so it's Pritchard who brings up the ball for the Celtics. 8-point
And
game.
one.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Just money from the line. Tatum knows the importance of making free throws.
Pass to Jokic. On the wing, Murray. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Murray's got 7 now in this quarter.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
You don't even play defense.
Back to Pritchard.
Yeah.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
The Nuggets lead by
I
9.
like eating food while I'm playing.
Screen by Gordon. Pass to Jokic. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by White. So it's Boston now. Here's Harper. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's the break. Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, everyone knows Gordon is a gifted dunker. I mean, guess the defense just needed a little reminder.
Outside Murray. Murray is doubled. Pass to Gordon. For 3, Hardaway. Fires in the triple. Hardaway's got his first 3 points of the game.
He's shooting it really well in that spot. Hardaway Jr. lives from the corner.
They set the screen to halt the run. Queta no good. So it's Denver now. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. Murray no good. 36 seconds left in the second quarter. White with it. Checked by Murray. Harper. Rebounded by Denver. Outside Murray. Lets the 3 fly. And count it. Now
Play
5
off-ball
for 7.
defense all day.
You have to watch Murray closely at the perimeter. He won't hesitate to flex his range.
Outside White. No good on the 3.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
And so it's Denver looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. All right, stick around. We'll be right back
You're a
after
basketball
this.
player. What are you talking about?
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Pass to Queta.
What are you doing?
Clock at 6. 14 feet away. With 1 on the clock. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Give me that.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
Pass to Jokic. Reverses. And the layup is good. Jokic has got 6.
And Jokic has a number of
Take that,
moves to
bitch.
choose from, especially deep inside. Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. Murray's shot is good.
And just
Yeah, lucky,
totally
man.
relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Here's Brown on the take. And the jam by
Take that, nigga.
Brown.
What's going on?
And the defense didn't even see Brown coming, driving in hard and making a statement.
Denver moving it around. And Jokic throws it down.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
And it's Murray with the ball for the Nuggets. It's an 18-point lead. Screen by Gordon. Inside. Hardaway on the wing. And here's Jokic. Give him 8. And no good, trying to use the glass.
Trying to do a little too much with that fadeaway. There wasn't anyone near him.
We've seen this before from Murray. In big games, too, a dynamic score.
And finished off by Tatum.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
And you got to have some
Hell
hang
no, I ain't
time to
losing by
pull
no
that
point.
off.
You
So
wish.
David Adelman's decided to call timeout here.
You
I
wish
think
I
right
was
now he
doing
might
that.
be looking at some adjustments. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Murray's shot is good. Murray's got 7 now in this quarter.
He's been shooting with great
Follow me,
consistency
bro.
tonight.
Damn.
Love to see that confident play on offense.
Look at this one.
Here's
Easy.
Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
This guy has
The
crazy
game ain't
hops.
over yet.
Brown levitates over the floor.
Pass to Jokic. And they double up Jokic. Murray from outside. That one goes. And that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
Follow me, bro.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's just good coaching. They have made the better adjustment.
Pritchard with it. Checked by Murray. Outside Tatum. Here's Brown. Watson with the rebound. Denver leading by 21. Jokic the screen. Murray from outside. There's the 3. Again, the miss by Murray.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Tatum's shot is good.
The speed of Tatum's
you
drive
gonna
makes
move
it
it.
so
Oh,
tough
Murray,
to defend. You
hey.
just don't get a chance to stop him.
Here's Murray. Again, Denver scores.
Well, that's not great shot selection right there, but you'll take anything that goes in.
Ooh, stolen
Put
by
him in
Murray.
Put on your life.
From the arc. Counted from distance.
All right, bet.
Murray's got 29.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Mess with the wrong one,
Both
right,
teams
man.
deciding to change it up. And
There you
Boston
go.
has possession. Here's Vucevic. Valanciunas with a rebound.
Drop it!
There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. And Murray launches it from deep. And again, Denver with a 3.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission. Well, you want those shots anytime you can get them. High percentage at the rim.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Boston shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
I don't even want to play with you.
For Boston.
He hits the 2nd from the line. And so here's Denver. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. On the wing, Murray. He's got 32 points. And Pritchard pulls it down. And they're pushing it up. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Gonzalez. Again, the miss by Boston. To the paint. Here's Watson. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Watson's got 5 points. Jamal Murray, he's